You've entered the Houston Running Zone, the ultimate podcast for runners in the Houston area, featuring the everyday runners who inspire us, clubs, gear, races, and runcations. Houston, we've got the runs.
All right, today in the zone, I have the CFO of Novum Energy, who's also the presenting sponsor for the Autism 8K, 5K, and 1K coming up real soon here in Sugarland, Texas, is Chris Scott. Chris, welcome to the zone.
Okay, it's nice to meet you.
Now, you are the presenting sponsor. So do you have a particular affiliation with the Autism 8K, or you guys like to give back to really good organizations? How does it all work?
It's a bit of both, really. I mean, I do have a nephew that's on the spectrum back in the UK. He was born around the same time as my eldest son, so Lloyd is about 28 now. So I got involved with the National Autistic Society in the UK, and when I came to the US in 2008, I wanted to try and do something here as well. So, so I have a personal connection to autism, and then obviously from the company perspective, we try and give back to the community at large, both here in the United States and where we do business around the world.
Terrific. Well, let's talk about the race. And I know there's some exciting parts about the race as well as after the race, which a lot of people, it's not just a race, there's a whole party for the whole family and everything. So the location and the date, I know it's in Sugarland. What's the actual date of the race?
Yeah, it's in Sugarland Town Square on September the 18th, which is a Saturday.
And I love how you guys are doing shirts and medals. Do you have any idea of what they're going to look like this year?
The medals, we've been doing different kind of ideas. In the last couple of years, we've had a puzzle piece, which is obviously the logo for autism. And then the shirts, we generally do like the long sleeve tech shirts, which is what the runners are looking for, with all the presenting sponsors on the back and obviously the autism logo on the front. So they're usually pretty nice. And the medals and the shirts go to everybody. It's not just for the winners. It's important that everybody gets something.
And so there's 1K, which is obviously designed for the kids, and there's 5K and an 8K. Is there significance with the 8K distance, or is it, I have no idea.
The 8K started first of all because there's generally 8K is not a distance that's regularly run, so it was something a little different. But back when we first started, the 8 came from the fact that I think it was 1 in 8 boys were found to be on the spectrum, so there was a statistical connection as well.
Oh, wow, that is terrific. I appreciate the info on there. So after the race, so I know, yes, I talked with Caitlin earlier. She is using Andy Stewart, who's amazing, and setting up the course. Everything's going to be safe and everything else like that. We don't have to really too much, but after the race, it's family friendly. You guys have a lot of unique things going on. Can you give us some after race details?
Yeah, we want people to kind of stay around and talk to people. We have stands set up, and we have people that work with autism in different ways, be it support groups or Elijah's Retreat, which is a retreat up in Jacksonville, Texas. They come and set up and give out information. We also have fun things to do for the kids. There's like a barrel ride thing that we have, and drinks and food, and we've had petting zoos in the past. I'm not sure exactly what we've got set up for this year, but the idea is to keep people hanging around, speaking to each other, getting the autism community connected as well.
Well, the entire running community, especially the autism community, they want to be social. We've been locked up for so long. Let's get out there and act like humans again, which I love. And I love races. I love what you guys are putting together. I appreciate you guys sponsoring this event. Now, obviously, there's some fundraising that can happen, but let's start with everybody. What's the price for the different distances?
We've currently got a registration price that's $30. But that's likely to increase as closer we get to the race. We try to keep it within manageable budgets for people, because it's important that we have people join us and not be precluded because of the cost of entry. What we're looking for is people to raise funds through sponsorship, through personal connection, and that kind of stuff. So,
oh, terrific. Yeah, $30. And even if it, as the price raises, it's very attainable for shirt, medal, race, after party. Now, talk about the fundraising. So where do the proceeds go to?
The fundraising is there to raise funds for Autism Speaks at large. It's mainly but also to stay within the Texas community. I mean, obviously there's a lot of funds that are raised at corporate level, at national level for autism research in general, but with Autism Speaks in Texas, the idea is that the money stays here.
Oh, wow. That's great. And that's good to know. And are you guys doing, is it more towards, research or social community activities, or I know you guys do a lot because you raise millions of dollars every year.
The majority of it is for research, but also we support the local individual groups, again, places like Elijah's Retreat and local support groups where they do specific things for specific people, and so they do get grants for these areas as well, which directly helps the families in the community.
Oh, excellent. That's good stuff. Now, a lot of people, they say, well, I don't want to run, or I can't run. Well, you can walk it. But a lot of times, some people just want to go out, be part of the community, give back to the community. Do you guys see any volunteer type groups? Oh, yeah, we always need volunteers. We want people to come and help us. We try and get some of the local schools involved. Any community assistance is greatly appreciated. And if anybody wants to join and volunteer, you can sign up at signup.com /go/BDDZTFI. Excellent. We'll also put up the link so it makes it a little bit easier. If they're driving, they can just click on the. You don't understand my accent either. Well, anything, I do have some bonus questions for you, but anything else you'd like to plug about the race besides coming out, volunteer, run, give back to the community, be out there, be social? Yeah, no, look, again, it's we want the grown-ups to feel welcome as well, that we do have a kind of after party. We get one of the local restaurants involved, and they donate beer and food so we can sit down and have a social get together as well. All we ask is that there's a minimum fundraising requirement, which I think is $100 for you to be able to participate in that. Again, it's trying to generate that additional income. As far as the after party is concerned, for the kids, I understand that Sugarland Fire Department is going to be bringing out a ladder truck. Katy Police Department will be bringing out a cruiser. There'll be lawn games like cornhole and Connect Four and a lot of other stuff for the kids. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and then for the runners, for the serious runners, we have plaques for the top 3 male, female, top masters. If I'm right in saying that that's anybody over 40, and then awards for the top male and female in 10-year increments, starting from 19 all the way up to however old enough you are and you want to run. Excellent. Yeah, so it's good for the serious runners as well. This is perfect. I love how you guys are doing so much. Well, yeah, I appreciate your time today, but I do have 3 more questions for you. It's called the lightning round. Are you ready? Yep. All right. What's your favorite part about working with the Autism Speaks organization? For me, it's all about the kids. I do this because to see the looks on their faces and the fact that what we do makes them happy. It gives them a sense of feeling and well-being. Awesome. Yeah, that's really what I do. I do it for the kids. I don't do it for me. Excellent. Question number 2. Describe your running form as an animal. Right now, probably an elephant. I've put on a little bit of weight over the last couple of years, so it's I'm not quite as fast as I used to be. Not that I've ever been a gazelle, but it's funny because the interview I did on Monday said the exact same thing. Elephant, just charge right in. I'm gonna finish eventually. Yeah. That's cool. And now they found out you're from the UK. I'll mix up this last question: steak and mushy peas or Tex-Mex? Ooh, no, it'll be fish chips and mushy peas, not steak and mushy peas. But I do like Tex-Mex as well. Excellent. I celebrate everything, so yeah, that's good. And I'm not fussy on the food. That's why I run like an elephant now. Excellent. Well, everybody most people at our age, they're from Texas. They come from somewhere else. So I'm the same way. Not as far as UK, but either way. Well, I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you so much for your time today, and appreciate you guys giving back to the community with Novum Energy. Appreciate it, Chris.
No problem. Thanks a lot, Keith.
As always, podcasts are free. All we ask is if you know somebody that could use this information, just share it with them. And if you want to be the first to find out about upcoming weekly episodes, simply hit the subscribe, follow, plus button. And if you like this episode, please rate us and leave us a quick review. More importantly, looking forward to sharing another episode next week.
Thanks for visiting the Houston Running Zone. If you know someone you'd like to be featured in the zone, go to thehoustonrunningzone.com and send us a message. Until next week, always remember, Houston, we've got the runs.